Hello everyone. In this video I want to show you how we create online questionnaires and tests in a very easy and simple way. In my previous posts I had shared this schedule of useful tools with you, and here we start with the first and the easiest one, Google Drive. So we will use this Google Drive tool to create our online questionnaire or tests. It can be anything. So what we need to do is to log in to our Gmail account. If we have Gmail address, it means that we have our Google Drive already set for us. It is 15 gigabytes online storage, a place where we can store our files for free provided by Google. It is a cloud place for us, but it is actually the files are saved on their servers. Okay, so what I want to do is to create a questionnaire like the one that we see right now, or it can be a test, whatever you like. Right, so my questionnaire will be formed of 10 questions like this, all different types of questions. Here I will ask them to write their names here. Maybe we want them to provide their date of birth and then the time that they fill in this questionnaire. Okay, like drop down menu or a questionnaire of that kind of boxes. Okay, multiple choice, all different types of questions. And then we also have the option to add pictures to our questions, and students or whoever takes this questionnaire or test, they can have a look at the picture and answer the question here. We also have an option to add video. Alright, so how can we do this? And actually when we have that kind of online questionnaire or tests, we can easily share it because we have the URL of it. We can copy this one and share it wherever we like. For example, in our Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, or we can send it by email to the people we know, to our friends. Right, so how do we do this? First, we need to go to our Google. We need to be logged into our Google. Okay, right now I'm logged in. And then I have to click on this icon here on the right. And then here's my drive. When I click on this, I will directly go to my Google Drive. Okay, these are all the files that I saved in my Google Drive. Okay, so in order to create a new questionnaire or a test, I just need to click New here. And then I should go right down for more, and here it is, Google Forms. This is the tool that I'm going to use. Millions, maybe billions of people use this tool. It is very simple to use and very useful. Okay, when I click it, I will see this screen, the screen that I'm going to work on. Okay, so untitled form, maybe I can give it a name like survey, or it can be anything that you want. You can add some additional description here. Right? You can write anything you want. So here, this is the first question. In my first question, I will ask people to write their names. But if you are planning to apply this questionnaire as an anonymous one, you don't have to ask for the names of the people. Or maybe you can just give them the option to not answer this question by not turning on this here. Because when you turn this on, it will require people to fill in this question. And also this is valid for all questions that we are going to create here. Okay, so this will be off. So people will be free not to answer this question if they don't want to. So this is the first question. And what type of question do I want this to be? Now, Google Forms gives us the option to create 8 different types of questions. Short answer, paragraph, multiple choice, checkboxes, drop down, linear scale, multiple choice grid, tick box grid, date and time. So we will use all of these types in this questionnaire. So for this one, name and surname, maybe short answer will be appropriate. So people will just write their names. And then by clicking this icon here, we always add another question to our questionnaire. But do you wonder how your questionnaire looks so far? You can just go right up here to the eye icon here and click to preview your questionnaire whenever you want, after each question that you create or in the end. Let's have a look at it by clicking here. Okay. Yeah, so right now we have only one question, and this is how our online questionnaire will look like. People will have to write their names and surnames here, right? And then they will have to submit. But of course, we will have to create a longer questionnaire. Okay, so I'm just going to go on to adding questions. Right, my first question is ready. Now the second one. Question 2. In this question, I might ask people to provide their dates of birth. Okay, so and for this question type, of course, I will need date because it will be the most appropriate one for this question. Okay, so this second question is ready already. Again, I'm not going to require people for this one, so this is going to be turned off. Another question, third one. Okay, I'm asking for the time. What time? Actually, when they answer, when they respond, all information, all the answers of the people who take this questionnaire, the responses will be saved. So we will see the time. But right now I am asking this, preparing this question in order to show you the question type. So we go and select time, right? So people will have to write the time here. Maybe their local time might be different, so you're asking that kind of question. So far, let's go and preview again to see. Yes, so right now we have 3 questions. We will go on. We will go on with another question. Now, the fourth question. The fourth question will be maybe asking people to describe their personalities or to describe their relationship with technology. So Something like that. And here, when we ask that kind of question, it will be very appropriate to make this a paragraph question, because people might write a couple of sentences here, maybe a paragraph, maybe longer. So short answer will not be enough, but paragraph question will be all right. So we select paragraph for this one. And then we make this required, because we want them to respond to this question. What will happen if you, for example, right now this question 4, we are working on this, and question 4 is selected. What if we somehow forget to select the last question and we click somewhere on the second question, and then what will happen if we click add another question? When we click on it, the question will be added here. So this is going to be question 5, but the place of this question is wrong. It should be after question 4. But as I forgot to click this one, the last question, it was added here, no problem. These questions are actually, you can drag and drop them wherever you like, right? Like that. So you can always change, you have the option to change the places of these questions. So question 5. I want this question to be checkboxes question maybe, all right? And then I will write my question. Which of the following social media channels or platforms do you use? Right, this is the question. And here I will provide the options. It can be Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Steemit. So people will have to check these. So my 5th question is ready. 6th one. I'm going to add another one. Very easy. As you see, we just click here and add our question. Very easy. It takes just 3 seconds to add a question, and then write your question. Okay, this is very easy. I want this question to be drop-down type. Okay, drop-down type. So what is it? Do you have a social media account? Okay. Somehow I have noticed that maybe it's a better idea to ask this question before I ask this one. Okay, maybe people don't have any social media accounts, so it will be, this 5th question will be meaningless there. So I just change the place of this, and I make this one question 5, and this one will be question 6. So for this one, maybe there are some people who don't have social media accounts, so maybe I can write additional explanation here. If your answer is no, skip question 6. Right, so they can go directly to question 7 without answering question 6. So this question 6 will be not required one. Right, so what are the options here? Do you have a social media account? It can be either yes or no. Can we add another option like maybe? No. Okay, so the first 6 questions are ready. Now I want to add another question after this one, so I select question 6 and then I add my seventh question, question 7. I want it to be a multiple choice question. Okay, so I choose multiple choice here. Okay, so what's the question? Which of the following platforms rewards you for sharing, liking, and commenting? Again, I need to write the options here. Facebook. You can write anything. Steemit, Twitter. Okay. So this is going to be a multiple choice question. And my seventh question is ready. Another one, question 8. Now this one, I want it to be linear scale question. Okay. Between 1 and 5. Now here we have an option to provide 0 to 10 scale or 1 to 5 or 1 to 3, whatever you like. Okay, so my question. How often do you use your mobile phone to play games? One will be very rarely and the other one will be very often. See, whatever question you want to create, you need to choose the most appropriate option from among the question types that Google Forms provides us. So this one will be again a required question. This one, yes, it also is going to be a required question. Now, do you wonder how it looks? Go and preview again. First question, second one, people will have to choose their date of birth. They will have to write the time here that they take the questionnaire, their local time or whatever. Then they will have to write a paragraph here. Yes, no. Option 3 is I haven't deleted it there. Now we see something like this, so we will have to correct this. Okay, we will have to delete it. Then question 6, 7, and this one. How often? Very rarely or very often, right? Okay, let's correct question 5. Let's delete this option 3 there, right? Just click here and delete it. It's all right. Now, question 9. This is going to be this one, multiple choice grid question. Okay? The question, please rate the following platforms. Please rate the following platforms. The first row, now I'm going to give the names of the platforms here, and then I'm going to give a rate between 1 and 5 for each of these. So I'm writing, it can be 10 to 100 or something, whatever you like it to be. Okay. The first one, Facebook. These are just the question types that you can use. so this question is ready. Now our last question. So we will finish the first section and then we will prepare the second section where we will add a picture and then a video to our questions. So question 9 is ready. Now question 10. This question is going to be tick box grid. Okay, the last type of question that is provided by Google Forms. And my question will be, why do you prefer to use the following platforms? Okay, what are the platforms? Alright, these are the platforms. So, why do they use them? Now we are going to provide the options here. Maybe they use them for fun, just to have fun. Maybe for learning, or just for communication, or researching something. It can be anything. You don't have to just write 1 or 3 or 4 platforms or options. You can write as many as you like here. It can be 2, it can be 10. Okay, this is going to be again a required question, and this one required question. Okay, so I have finished the first part, the first section, 10 questions already. I have finished it. So now maybe it's a good idea to preview and to see how it will look. Right, my survey, online survey, right? So people will have to come here. What is the difference between this one and this one? Here they have to just click on one of these. How much do you like Facebook, for example? I like it a lot. You can't just like it a lot and a little bit, okay? You will have to click on only one of these. But here, why do you prefer to use? For fun, communication, you have the option to click on more than one. Right? Steam it to learn something, maybe Instagram for fun, maybe YouTube. So maybe Steam it for everything, etc. You have this option. All right. So now what? Now we are going to go on with our questionnaire, but we need to create a second section. The first one, section 1, is complete. This one. Section 2, we can say, or anything you want, you can write it there. You can again provide some kind of explanation here. You can write anything you like. And then, again, we add our question. Simple, same thing. When we click on it, we can go on like this from the beginning, or maybe we can continue. If you have 10 questions here, this is going to be question 11, but in another section. So, what do you see in the picture? So when I ask this question, of course, I need to add a picture to my question. So here, again, maybe people will have to write a couple of sentences. Maybe it will be a good idea to make this a paragraph question. And then here, when you move your mouse over here, you will see that icon. If you click on it, you have the option to choose from the pictures, or maybe you can just go here on the right. We have this table, this menu here, and you can click on this, add image, and it will do the same thing. So we just go to our albums and choose a picture, and then we select it. Right, the picture will be added to our question. Now we have an option to align this. Left align, center align, right? Okay, so we will make it center align, right? If you want, you can write an image, a title for this image, or you can leave it like that. So you see, we have an option to, if it is a, for example, a test for your students or for your employees, something, you can ask, what do you see in the picture? What color do you see in the picture? And then you can, for example, ask this one. It's going to be a test, but this one is just like a questionnaire. So adding pictures to our questions. We also have the option to add videos. How do we do it? We need to click here. Again, maybe we can make it a paragraph question. And then when we click this, when we click this icon here, it will allow us to add video. Add video. It will directly take us to YouTube, and then here we have, or if you have the URL, you can add the URL. Copy and paste the URL here, or you can just search. And then when you find a video that you like, it's a good idea to add short videos here. Okay, you can edit. Center align again. You can ask, what is the video about? All right, or okay, so this is the question. Right, so I'm ready with my questionnaire already. All my questions, my sections are ready. So now I just go and preview to see how my questionnaire will look to other people who take this. Right? As you see, we have this one, this notice here for people. So the questions where we see this mark are required. People cannot go forward without answering these questions here. Question 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, and then next. And when we click next, right now we can't click next. We can't click next because there are some questions that we have to answer here. Okay? Okay, just write something to go forward to see. Okay. Right. When they answer, they can go forward and they can see the second section, section 2. What do you see in the picture? Now we will have to write it here. Okay. Then, do you remember the countries where English is official language? Now we will have to click on this and watch the video.
Australia, New Zealand, Papua New Guinea.
Right, so this is the basic idea. And then when we submit, when people submit, their responses will be saved in our Google Drive. So very simple and easy way to create online questionnaires. Now I'm ready with my questionnaire, and what should I do now? I need to share it with people. So I just need to click here, send. So when I click on send, I have different options, like sharing it in my Facebook account or Twitter account, or maybe you want it to send it by email. You can also take its link, the URL of this online questionnaire or the test that you create. It is here. It is very long, but you have the option to shorten it, like clicking here. Now it is shorter. Now I can just copy this and go forward to my Facebook account, right? And then I can paste it here. Very simple. And then share it with people. Okay? Post it. All right. And then you will automatically start collecting the responses. Where are the responses stored? Now here we have the questions, all the questions here prepared, right? The sections, the questions. Now here we have questions. Here we have another one, responses. All right. When you click here, you will see all the, as I haven't shared this yet and people haven't taken it, I have 0 responses here, but we will have the total number here and all responses will be downloadable. Here, when you click this icon, it's like Microsoft Excel page. You can just click create and download the page. So here you will see the time that people took your questionnaire and their names, the answers, all their responses given to each question here. See, all will be stored here, and it will be very easy to work with these questions, to see, to follow the progress, etc. Additionally, this Google Forms creates very nice graphics, I can say, very nice pictures. Like maybe I can show you one here, right? A questionnaire that I already collected some answers. We have 70 responses here. Another one that I shared before. And here you will see we have that kind of pictures created automatically. The percentage, giving you the percentage of people who answered the questions. Do you actively use your Google Drive? 32.9% of the people said no, and the others said yes. See? These tables are created automatically. Right? Like that. You can copy and use them as you like. This is the summary. And then if you like, you can follow the responses individually. Right? Clicking on here and see what each person said to each question. If you want to concentrate on just one person, you go on here and click follow, right? Like that. So now we are ready with our questionnaire, but our questionnaire, now some slight touches on this. Our questionnaire looks like that, but we said that we want to create something like this. So we need to edit the appearance of this online test or questionnaire. So what should I do? You go here and maybe you have noticed this icon here, color palette, right? So you can change the color. This is plain color, just one color, right? Additionally, you can click on this and you can add your own picture or any other picture that you like, or maybe you can select from among the pictures that are provided to you by Google Forms. So when we select this one, okay, it should change, right? You see it. There are many categories here: night out, sporting, okay, travel. See, it is here. Running river. Additionally, if you want, as I said, you can upload your own photo or any other photo that you like. You can select from your albums here. Okay. Right. So when we choose this, it will be ready. That's it. Creating online questionnaires and tests is such simple and when you create this, it is very easy to share with people, and also it will be very easy for you to work on the responses when you finish with this. Okay? So that's all that I wanted to share with you in this video. If you have any questions, please ask me in the comment section, and then I'll try to respond back. Thank you very much.